Hey, yedffgd here for some more Dual Hearts. In the last part, we got here to Hannah's dream, which is honestly probably my least favorite dream in the game. Not for any particular fault of the designers, honestly, just because I have a lot of painful memories, I guess, of this dream. Specifically the boss fight in this dream, which we'll be getting to later. But I will say this, I do like the idea of like how this is a little kid's dream and it's like a picture book. I like that. Although, really, the atmosphere in the dream being good is nothing new for this game, so... yeah. Anyway, as you can see, there are birds flying over the screen. One of them is carrying a sheep, the other is carrying the stone we need to activate that switch that's sitting right there in front of us. So, needless to say, we want that stone. And I guess maybe we'll save the sheep too if we feel like it. And here I completely miss. Instead I get that caterpillar, which we are going to need, actually. You can see that's one of two caterpillars that are like in the 2D part of the screen, like the walls. Yeah, we're going to need one of those caterpillars, so it's kind of a good thing I grabbed one of those now, I guess. Anyway, we're going to get the stone, but after all that, I'm going to miss with the stone. Go me! So I'm going to cut ahead to when I get back the stone, because it's convenient that way. And convenience is good. So, we're going to take the stone, and we're going to throw the stone onto the switch, and not fuck it up this time, because that's more fun. And that will reveal this X mark. But I want to save that sheep, so cutting ahead to saving the sheep. Because if you save the sheep, he will give you some dream energy. Yay! And he will also tell you what it is you need to do in case you do not know, but I already know because I've played this game before. But he will tell you that you need to get a ride from a bird, and that you can do it by using the caterpillar and grabbing the caterpillar and holding it above your head, standing on that X mark that we just revealed. So that's what you have to do. So we're going to grab that caterpillar I pulled out by accident earlier. And the bird will now take us to the next part of Hannah's dream, which is the forest. Yay. Why am I saying yay so much in this video? Anyway, you have these fences blocking your way, and you have these enemies. I believe these enemies are weak to fire, but you don't really need to use fire. You could just beat them to death with the Sword of Friendship, because the Sword of Friendship is awesome. Whoever says friendship is a lame power never met the Sword of Friendship. Because the Sword of Friendship is still my favorite weapon in this game. Just because of its range and speed. So even though the Longinus has better range, the Sword of Friendship has a better balance of speed and range. So yeah, the Sword of Friendship is better. I think I've said this before. In fact, I know I've said this before. But it needs saying again. Anyway, now you want to go over here. And, well, grabbing these dream rings never hurts, I guess. But what you're really here for is that fruit that's in that tree. I know that sounds weird, but hey, take my word for it. I mean, I was right about the caterpillar, wasn't I? Trust me, you're gonna need the fruit. Like, in all seriousness. I think it's... I wanted to say tangerine, but now I'm not sure I want to say tangerine, but I already said tangerine. And now we're gonna do dual-wield swords because it's awesome, and those fences, as you've probably seen by now, just break if you hit them with the weapon. So now we're dual-wielding the Sword of Friendship and the Ragna Blade. And the Ragna Blade sucks, because it doesn't have enough range, unlike the Sword of Friendship, which is awesome. And now we can move on and fight more enemies that the Ragna Blade can't reach, but the Sword of Friendship can. And that enemy will die. And there was a tummy up fragment there? Okay. And there's a piece of dream energy over there that I don't think I'm gonna go get. But it's okay because we don't really need it. Because spoilers, we're about to get our 20th piece of dream energy, which is the maximum we need to beat the game, so... yeah! Well, minimum we need to beat the game, not maximum. And this guy says he'll teach us how to proceed and save Hannah if we give him the tangerine. So, I was... see? I was right about it being a tangerine! And I was right that we needed the tangerine. Wait, you'll get out of my way now? Wow, what an asshole! But it's okay because he makes up for it by giving us our 20th piece of dream energy! Except, spoilers, we're going to get our 21st in about 5 seconds, so he hasn't redeemed himself at all. He's just a jerk. Seriously. Who does that? I'm in your way, and I won't get out of your way until you give me food. Actually, lots of people in video games tend to do that, but that's not the point. Like, the phone is ringing. I'm just going to pretend the phone isn't ringing. The phone is not my concern. This is my second take of commentary for this part. Actually, no, it's more like my fourth take, so I'm not going to redo this video because the phone is ringing. Because it's already taken me like 2 months to get this video out. So, yeah. Well, that's nothing compared to the 2-year hiatus in between parts 34 and 35, but still, I'd rather just get this out and not hopefully get the rest of the LP out, because I have all the footage recorded before too long. Anyway, you pull out that platform, you have a time limit before it gets back in, you jump across before the time limit runs out. Pretty simple. And we have this, the balloon jellyfish thing. Whatever they're called, I don't really care anymore. And we'll kill it. And get Dream Chocolate! I forgot what Dream Chocolate does. Anyway, we have a stone here and a switch right next to us, but as you can see, it's a sun stone, and there's no sun symbol on the switch. The switch just alternates between moon and star. So, we actually have to cross this deadly path of spike balls in order to get the stone over to this switch. And then we throw the stone, and there we go, and that will spawn a bouncy thing, flower, spring thing, up there that we can climb a ladder to get to. And from that, we want to grab onto this ladder here. There we go. Climb up, and now we can see a moonstone over there that we can use to hit that other switch. And there's a path here that we can't do anything with until we activate the said switch. So let's go activate that switch. So anyway, now we throw the moonstone down. Except I screwed up. So we're gonna try again. And this time I didn't screw up. And that will cause that platform that was there to start moving. So now we can get up to the top of this mountain. Which is good, you know, progress. Always a good thing to be making. You want to make progress, because if you're not making progress, that kind of sucks. Except we have to jump all the way down here to make progress because Tumble can't quite jump high enough to jump back up that cliff. But it's okay, it's not like this mountain is hard to climb. It is far from Mount Everest. So we're gonna go up here. And continue in our pursuit of the fiend that kidnapped Hannah. And we'll get hit by a spike ball along the way, because that's just how I roll. Anyway, heading up here. Speaking of the fiend who kidnapped Hannah, there's his castle. It looks very ominous. But that's okay. I'm not scared. So anyway, next time on Let's Play Dual Hearts, we will be finishing things up at Hannah's Dream. See you guys next time.